How's it going, everybody? Unfortunately, deer season's out here in Texas already. We're in the later part of January, but now we're going to focus on getting some hogs. Back when we purchased this property in August, we had about 4 hogs running around, and now we probably have at least 40. You know, every time you try to plant a field or put out corn or whatever, the hogs destroy it. So we're going to make up a mixture today, just hog slop. This is my first time doing it. I've learned, you know, through videos, stuff like that, but we're going to mix it up today, let it sit for probably a week, then come back and put it out and throw out some more corn and then see if we can get any hogs. So obviously just got your regular deer corn, got some Hawaiian punch, which is going to give it a pretty sweet flavor. Some actual jello powder. That's going to help thicken it up, help with that fermentation process. So normally you'll use yeast for this, but the 2 stores that I stopped at, I couldn't find any yeast. So I found an alternative, which is baking soda and lemon juice. It's going to help that fermentation process the same. Alright, so to start with, I'm going to go ahead and add some of the corn. I'm not going to fill the bucket up, you know, completely full, but put a good little bit in there. So I've got, a little bit more than half a bucket there. Now I'm going to add the jello packets. I've got a little broomstick here that I'm going to mix this stuff around with and try to get that powder sunk down in there. Next, I'm going to add the baking soda. Like I said, normally this would be done with yeast, but the 2 stores I stopped at, they didn't have any packets of yeast, so we're going to go with the alternative. I'm going to add that in there. I'm not going to add quite the whole box because that is a good bit of baking soda there. Mix that in as well. Next, we're going to add the lemon juice. I'm going to do about half a bottle, just because I got two of these to do. And that stuff's pretty acidic, if you can see in here. It's already fizzing up. And next, we have our Hawaiian punch. I'm going to use this whole bottle in here. This is really what's going to give it the sweet flavor. You can add sugar to it if you want to, but personally I don't think it's really that necessary. This has plenty of sugar, and so do those jello packets. Mix that in as well. That Hawaiian punch filled it up a lot more than I thought, so I'm going to add some corn on top. Because I don't want it really just soaking in the water or in the Hawaiian punch. Okay, so that'll do it next. We're gonna take our lid. I'm actually gonna seal it all the way, but I'm gonna poke a hole in the top. You definitely don't want to seal it off without any ventilation, because you'll probably come back and your bucket's exploded and you've got some pretty rank stuff spread all over the place. Alright, so now we're done with both of those. We're going to put them up, let them ferment for about a week. Usually you can do this, and I mean it'll ferment in about a day or two, but with work and stuff like that, I'm not going to be able to make it back down here in a day or two. So we'll let them sit for a week. Now I would advise, I mean, if you're going to be doing this at your hunting land, I wouldn't set it out where you're going to be hunting yet. Wait till it ferments, but definitely put it up in somewhere that it's going to get direct sunlight, but also, you know, once it ferments and that smell gets out, that the hog can't really get to it yet. So in about a week, we're going to put it out, give it a day or so, and come back the next night and see if we can kill some hogs. So I guess we'll see you in about a week.